Hi Tim, I'm going to go ahead and take this one. You know, I actually do have a candidate that I'm pretty excited about in the GOP field, and his name is Ron Paul. Ron Paul has a record. He's a 10-term congressman, and he has a reputation for being called Dr. No because he stands against the other people in Congress against anything that violates the Constitution. Now, I know that a lot of people support a lot of programs that they think sound good but aren't authorized by our Constitution. But when you have a document that governs how your particular government is to be run, you're supposed to be bound by that. And Ron Paul is one of the few out there who takes his oath of office seriously to protect and defend the Constitution. Our founders, I believe, were wise, and they had come from an oppressive government, and they didn't want government to be doing a lot of the things that we think necessarily they should be doing, simply because they knew those things would be better done by the people, or by local governments, if anything. Local state governments. So, anyway, I am excited about Ron Paul, but let's go a little bit further than that. I'm going to say this. How about a new concept? Do you really need someone up in government to run your life? Does Mitt Romney or Hillary Clinton or Rudy Giuliani or John McCain, do they know how to run your life better than you do? Because let's face it, that's what the government at this point is trying to do. You know, there are more and more programs that affect more and more of our lives that government gets involved in. And you know, I'm going to propose you for president. Not you, Tim, but you. Anybody watching this, you for president. How about you running your own life? So let's find a candidate who wants the government to have hands off of your life. Remember Ronald Reagan when he said government is the problem, not the solution? And that he wanted to get government off our backs. Now, unfortunately, he didn't live up to those promises. But I think that is a message that resonates with the American people. That's a message that Ron Paul pretty much has. So as far as any of the candidates there in the field, and you know, by phone polls, which are pretty much obsolete in a time where people are going more and more to cell phones rather than landlines, Ron Paul's standing in the polls is not real high. But I think we're going to be surprised once the primaries happen, whether he actually wins the nomination or not. But as far as the You for President campaign, I think the best candidate in the race right now that would let us run our own lives and scale back the government, which essentially takes money from our pockets, filters it through the federal government, and then filters it into programs that may or may not benefit our lives. You're basically just running a really inefficient bureaucracy. So how about you for president? The candidate that would most return power to the people. And right now, that's Ron Paul.